Hello there, welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are finishing up prep work to head out on a very long boat trip. I don't exactly remember how far the Lazaret is, but I think it's about 10,000 blocks. And we need to go to positive 11,270. So that's 11,323 blocks to our east. So that's going to take a little bit of time. So I did just make up a few crocs. Now I haven't shown this on camera. This is doable. You take the croc and you can either take beeswax or animal fat and you can seal it. So right now, well, that's fresh, so it doesn't have a timer on it. This one, fresh for 4 days. We seal it and now it's fresh for 31 days. And of course, if we have it in storage, it lasts longer. But we are going on an adventure, so that will have to be good enough. You saw I was making up bread before, so we've got a whole bunch of fruit bread. This is useful, as I mentioned before, in that it does heal some HP. I let some of it char by accident. But yeah, it heals 3.5 HP. So it can do as a very basic bandage. We'll grab some horsetail, a few of those poultices. We are going to go back over to our storage hut. That's what this is going to be now. It's a storage hut. So well, we got to keep our seeds here. All of our bulk storage is going to be upstairs. All of our crates, some of our chests. I've got all of our linen or flax in here. And all of our fleece. What we need to do is make linen sheet. 1 linen sheet plus 4 horsetails gives you 4 horsetail poultices from linen, which heal for 4 HP each. So that's worth 16 HP in healing. The horsetail poultices from reeds, you get 4 per craft, but it only heals for 2 each, so 8 healing. We could also make bandages. Clean bandages heal for 3 HP, and you either get, well, you can do 2 flax twine to make 2 bandages, or you can do 1 linen, which is 4 flax twine to get 4 bandages. So it's 1 twine to 1 bandage. But these heal for 3, which means 1 linen will get you 12 HP. So the horsetail poultice is still the better deal. What I will do, though, since it would be a smart idea, is make up another 2 linen, I think, and take those with us. Because if we come across more poultices, more horsetails, we can make up more poultices on the road. Then I want to move some of this stuff. We don't need our hat for the time being. And I want that vessel. We're going to toss that vessel in our vessel. And by vessel, I mean ship. We put our fence back in so we can rope our elk. I almost called it an oxen for a moment. Definitely the wrong animal. Okay, so control and click. So that gives us a storage vessel, which we can open. And it does not increase the shelf life of anything stored in there. That's good to know. So we got that in there. We're going to make up a bunch more boards. I need to build a proper dock. I keep stepping off. We need to leave some room for the elk. Toss those in there. These in there. We want to take a full set of tools with us. Pickaxe, regular axe, saws, prospector's pick. Not going to take any of our chisel tools. I don't see any reason why we would need a chisel or any of that sort of stuff. Did make up a bunch more arrows. We can always make flint arrows in a bind if we have to, though I do want to avoid that. Go and grab those. Do want our shovel. Those can all stay. That's the crock I'm currently using, so let's grab that. Oh, and we definitely want a cook pot so we can cook more stuff on the road if we have to. Let's grab our pemmican. I did cook up more candy pears, so these will last a while. To be fair, the regular pears are going to last a while also, but lower chance of the food rotting when we're gone for a while. I honestly don't know how long we're going to be out there for. Ooh, I should grab a bed. And we do have to grab the elk also, but you know, we'll get to that in a moment. I should have a hay bed somewhere around here. Could have sworn I had a hay bed. Well, I got extra hay. We do need the armor. We're not going to wear it in the boat. We'll have it in storage. That way we're not wasting hunger while driving. Boating to where we need to go. We have a torch on us. We are going to want to grab some lanterns. Might as well just steal them from around the base since we're not going to need them here while we're not here. Oh, I think we do need to grab the rope from in our house again so we can hitch our elk to the boat. Grab you. And let's see if I can't. There we go. That got him in a lot easier than it did the first time. Okay, I think we're ready to sail. Of course, it's night. Oh well. It's not like it's going to be a riveting experience, me sailing 10,000 blocks away anyway. Bye, home. We'll be back sometime. Maybe. Depending on how long this adventure takes. This is either going to be a 1 or 2 part episode. So we will see. Oh, and though I've probably included it in the title, I'll say it now. We are going to a story location, so story spoilers are inbound. So, fun little thing just happened. I was traveling, and I have not made it that far. As you can tell, we are pretty close still. And, chunks weren't loading. I was traveling fast, and the chunks were loading. So, I logged out and logged back in. And my elk was gone. And the map was saying that my elk was down by my base, right there. Went to creative mode, flew over there. He's not there. Wasn't over here, wasn't over there, wasn't over... I couldn't find him. Found him over here, at the bottom of the ocean. Got on him to try to ride him. He kept teleporting back to his spot in the ocean. I couldn't get him to move. Oh, look at that. It just teleported away again. Okay. What I was going to say is I used the... I went into the settings and increased the chunk upload rate. Was 3, it's up to 8. That seems to fix the chunks loading. But as you saw, the elk vanished again. Now it says he's over there. Grab the flute. And, yep, there he is. He's in the water. Right where he was when I logged out. Anyway, used the flute. He did teleport back to me. And I was able to get him back on the boat. Now he's in the water. Let's see if I can actually get him to move or if it's going to teleport him back into the water whenever I... Okay, this time it's working. But yeah, so logging out with the elk in the boat while in the ocean causes bad things to happen. Avoid it at all costs. Anyway, I think some of this bugginess is fixed in the next update, 1.21. But yeah, the elk is a little buggy in the boat on journeys. Which is fun since we have a very long one to go. Well, we're getting there. We've both our current location and the waypoint for where we're going fit on the map at the same time. Granted, that is still a 5,000 block distance to travel, but we're getting there. This river may lead directly to where we're going. Conversely, the other river also looks like it would have led to where we're going too. So I could have picked the wider one instead of the narrow one, but whatever. We are going to be there very soon. So, all the trouble the elk gave me getting here, I'm not even going to need to ride the elk to get to the story location. So, you know, that's should have been expected. However, it is going to be nighttime very soon, and the one thing I did forget to bring with me, yeah, this river practically leads right to it. That was convenient. As I said, this larger river would have also worked. I forgot to bring dirt with me to make a temporary shelter. So I'm going to have to do that when I stop, which I might as well do right here. Nice. Okay, let's grab our shovel, our pick, our bed. Okay, so the story location is like right there. So I'm going to just quickly build a dirt hut, set up a fire pit, and wait out the night. I brought my bed. Well, I brought a hay bed so we can sleep without much issue. And then we get started bright and early in the morning, which really probably doesn't matter because we're going underground. Most likely. I've never done this story. I've never done this part of the story. So, pure speculation on my part. You know what we need? We need the ability to build things like yurts. That would be like perfect for a quick little shelter. And I don't want to use the tent bag mod. As cool as it is, I actually did download it. I just haven't enabled it. I think it's a... I forgot to turn that into pack dirt. I think it's a little too OP. I like mods. I don't mind OP mods. I do mind mods that are just a little too OP. There we go. An absolutely ugly little dirt hut that we can sleep the night away. And so we don't accidentally wind up back at home. There we go. Spawn is set here. For now, we will have to reset it when we get home. But at least for now, our spawn is safe. Okay, we've got... might as well just make them now. 12 horsetail linen poultices. 4 of the reed ones. We've got some bread. We've got a bowl of food. Should grab one of these crocs. Okay, we should be good to go into the Lazaret. No, you just keep calling it the Lazaret. There are, yeah, wolves around. Like right there. Is this it? Is this how we get down there? Well, it's an easy way back out. Ooh. A little bit of silver. That was silver, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not it. And there was nothing this way. Oh, well, there is a hole. That hole doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere either. Okay, well, I'm going to explore around. Maybe I'm missing something obvious? It's always possible. Well, this might be it. Ah. Well, I can't clear that, so this has got to be it. Okay. There is something on the surface, it looks like. So let's go look at that first. And then we will come back down this way if we can't find another way down. Okay. So almost looks like a shaft, but that leads down. That's a grating that leads down. So maybe there's an open one around here. I don't want to break these. First of all, I don't think I can break them. Nope. Cannot. Item cannot be destroyed. It is claimed by a higher power. So yeah, okay. So we're in the right spot. This ravine over here looks like it's the best way to access what we're looking for. No, I can't move that either. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of meanies. Oh, and it lit up down there, so there are probably locusts down there too. Well, that replaces the gear I spent. Okay, let's use up some of these weak poultices first. And thankfully we're doing this before the next update where healing takes time. Not a whole ton of time, but it's not instant. Ooh. Huh. Well, that doesn't give me all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy vibes at all. Does almost make me think of hieroglyphs. Some humanoid shaped thing. Clay figurine. It's clearly a dagger. Ooh, that knocked me back a good distance. Okay, but here's clearly the way down. Now, I like how this almost reminds me of like an Egyptian tomb. And like this almost looks like hieroglyphics. Okay, so there's that way there. And there is... not that way. This here. So let's eat one of our bread. Replenish all of our health. Food, hunger. One poultice. Let's put the rest on our hotbar. Maybe put our shield on. Yeah, see, we still got enough light here from above, so we don't really need the lantern to see what's going on. So I can make do with the shield. There's an iron door? Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a cool figurine. Too bad we can't take it. That'd be something cool for decorations in the house. I gotta see if there's a way to make these elsewise. Ooh. That's a nice looking medallion for the elk. I feel like I don't want to go down there, but I feel like it'd be interesting if we did. Oh, okay, and that's the other way we were looking at before. Oh, there's another... Okay, there's multiple doors over here. I don't want to, but that might be one of the ways down to the next level. Although there would have to be a return way back up somewhere. A poor soul welcomes you with a smile. It seems to hold something in its hand. Inspect the skeleton. These bones are old. Not as ancient as the Lazaret. Inspect the object in his hand. The skeleton holds some kind of missive. Faded, but surprisingly preserved given the circumstances. Read the missive. If you have found this letter, take hope. The path continues on. The letter indicates directions with a destination far away. Let's take it. The approximate location of a village added to your map. Aha. Ooh, that's a distance. Clay figurine looks like a boar? That's kind of cool. Oh, we can't destroy the locust nests because we're in a protected location. Well, at least they're not spawning anything. I wonder if there's anything like, not lore, entries to be picked up from some of these wall scribbles, but I wonder if there's like something that can be deciphered by looking at them closely and carefully enough. Okay, well that appears to be it for here. What about these holes? I can't get in that one. Okay, full disclosure. We're going to try to jump down into one of these holes. If there's nothing down there, I might be stuck. So I'll have to use creative to get back out. Provided... Aha. I was going to say provided there's a way to jump in, but it looks like they have made it so that there's an invisible barrier block so that you cannot fall down there and therefore don't need to use creative to get out. That's very nice. I can pick that up. Wait, can I pick up some of the other figurines then? Because that is the exact thing I want in... I don't have a showcase yet. A showroom yet. We can definitely put that in our new house. Okay, can't pick up him. There's no reason to take the jugs. Okay, looks like we can't take any more of the little decorations around here. A little bit of a shame. Some of them would have been nice to decorate our house with. I completely missed that. Malefactor white wood mask. I don't think we really need that. We did get these 2 scrolls. They should be lore. Yep, Quartermaster's Ledger. And The Morning. Part 1. I'm gonna have to... I gotta revive my lore series. I only did like 1 episode of 1 lore story. Well, I think that's it for this location. Since it took a very little amount of time to actually get here, a lot less time than I thought I would need. Can I take... I can take that. And that. And I can take that too if I had spot. Don't need the quartz. Ooh, okay, so we're going to take this stuff and we're going to have that in our house's decorations. So I was saying, this was not as big as I thought it would be. I was expecting a much larger facility underground. Hello, cat. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back to our boat. And we are going to head off to the village location. Whoops. There. And that's why we had the shield. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go head off to the next story location. We might as well. Just going to dump some of our loot in here to make room. Okay, so as I tried saying about 3 times now and kept getting disrupted, we're going to pack up everything and head off to the next story location. Because we might as well. We're already out here. We're half the distance. And since we picked up another temporal gear, we don't have to worry about, you know, setting our spawn or not having the ability to set spawn. We got another gear. Just means that all this prep work I did for spending a day or 2 here was for naught. A light temporal storm is approaching. When it rains, it pours. Well, we'll be sailing when it happens, so we should be fine. Giant asterisk. Let's go. We are actually further away from the second story location than we were when we started. That was the second story location. Sorry. We are further away from the third story location than we were when we got to the second one. Because I've been searching for a way around the island. A southeast passage, if you would. So we can get to, well, all the way over here. 26,000 blocks away. Well, from spawn. 18,000 blocks from our current location. I may have to go by Elk because, yeah, I'm just going to keep traveling south until I hit the South Pole at this point. I think the world is only 50,000. I think I set the world to only be 50,000 blocks in either direction. So, you know, going to travel so far. Although I actually have a far distance to go anyway. Either way, my recording time got disrupted a little bit this week. And you may already know why. And if you don't, you will in the next day or two. So we're going to call it an end here. I will keep traveling. Next episode, we visit the third story location. Until then, thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Thank you to my channel members for your support, and I will see you next time. Later.